HQ. Another bunch of guys that have been looking pretty good to start off season are the teams in LA. One of them, the Lakers, start off season a little bit rocky with a loss to the other team, which literally plays in the exact same gym, the Clippers. So, I feel like all season is going to be the Battle of LA. These are two of the teams that are promised to make it to the promised land. Who's going to make it out of the West? Who do you think? The best team in LA. Who is that?
Depth-wise, I see Clippers being a very defensive team. They're so versatile in positions and underdog players. I mean, they have Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley. As it is, they gave the Golden State Warriors a run for the money giving them 6 games. They won the first 2, and I feel like the addition of Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Mo Harkless, and other players as well will definitely give him an edge, but at the same time, it is LeBron James we're talking about in the playoffs with the addition of Anthony Davis, who doesn't have as much experience in the playoffs, but I feel like he'll elevate his game, and then he's just a hungry superstar at that. I feel like I'll give the edge to the Lakers, but I wouldn't sleep on the Clippers as they're just an inch away, so I mean, hey, we'll see.
We're definitely going to have to check that one out. Honestly, we're going to have to stay tuned all season because I do not think that is going to be the final roster. This current roster that the Lakers came into the season with, I don't think they're going to finish the season with that current roster. It's going to definitely have to depend on what it's looking like towards the All-Star break if they're going to keep all these guys. So that should be really interesting to see. I'm definitely going to have to say I feel like the Clippers will finish higher in the standings. They just have such a grittiness to them right now. Off rip to begin the season, they've had wins over the Lakers and the Warriors. They beat the Warriors by 20 plus already. It's going to be a certainly interesting season for them to see, but they did take an L to the Suns, which I think was quite interesting. But you never know. There's going to be a lot of teams that are just coming for both of these teams' necks and their heads, and so it's going to be interesting to see who's going to finish higher. But we definitely have another meme alert coming from the Clippers. the fun guy himself. Kawhi Leonard, man.
Hey.
Honestly, what do you think it would be like being a teammate of Kawhi Leonard, like outside the basketball court, maybe in the locker room?
I feel like he's a very family-oriented guy. I mean, he definitely lives a simplistic life, you may say. I mean, let's be honest, he's partnered with New Balance, which shout out to New Balance. I mean, they have the shoes he wore in the playoffs were pretty cool, and even in the season opener as well. I feel like Kawhi is just I think he's very monotone with the history of his father passing. So a lot of things he's just, I don't think he's so much worried about the glamorous life of LA or just anything. He's just worried about him just going home and doing his job and just, being with family. So I feel like he's actually a funny teammate. I heard in a couple of interviews. He's done a couple of jokes in the locker room. I feel like there's a side of him we don't see as typical fans or the media as well. So, I mean, hearing from what I heard from teammates in the past or in the previous teams, I feel like he's a cool guy. What do you think?
I know I wouldn't be able to stop laughing being around Kawhi Leonard, man. That just seems like a funny guy, bro. That seems like a funny guy, but his delivery and everything just seems funny. But you could tell he's definitely really serious about his craft when it comes to basketball, and he's definitely, guys, I never heard anyone talk bad about Kawhi as a teammate. So honestly, I believe he'd be definitely a fun dude. And you see, like, there's videos of a lot of the teammates hanging with him off the court. So I feel like he'd be a pretty cool dude off the court. And we just kind of see what we see. I feel like he somewhat does play up this kind of character that he has at this point. I think at this point it's become a meme. Like, you see, recently there was a Terminator commercial with Kawhi being the Terminator because everything he does seems like so robotic. So it's funny. It's definitely funny to see.
Slam dunk. We crossed over, then we slam dunk. Cross over. Michael Jordan 6 rings make me slam dunk. Drink no whiskey with the chickens, I'm a slam dunk. Hit on with the pump, I call that.